been on here. Sorry about that. But I think we got everything worked around. Just want to say welcome to Message Monday. I know it's a little late, but been a busy day. I pray everybody enjoyed your Memorial Day. And I just want to say I pray for those who definitely have different take on today than maybe some. So I've seen most all day, off and on Facebook, everybody quoting John 15:13, which is definitely, greater love has no one than this, that one laid down his life for his friends. If you read on verse 14, it says, you are my friend if you do what I command you. See, there's Memorial Day. I pray that you understand what the day's about. I had a thought earlier today that, we have to be cautious about talking about celebrating Memorial Day. Not to be somber and downtrodden here, not at all. But coming from a very, very humble and thankful heart for what this day is truly about. It's truly about men and women who gave their lives so I could have the freedom to sit here behind this phone and speak to you about Jesus. Because there's other countries that we can't. The freedom to enjoy the softball practice we had tonight. Freedom to get in my truck and go down the road kind of where I want to. I think I'm just going to get real. I think it's time we get real, folks. Because I'm bothered by a few things. I would say that I agree that this country's gone to hell in a handbasket. I'll be 46 this year, somewhere around there. I ain't blaming the generation of today, I'm blaming my generation. We're the ones that kind of got privileged. Give out the privilege awards, and we want to be a little touchy because Daddy whipped us when we was little and we didn't like it, so we don't want, we don't want to discipline our kids in that manner. But that's why not. We have some major issues in this world. There are men and women who died for the freedom. I'm just going to be honest. There's men and women who died for the freedom for you to be angry at what's going on. But do you take it too far? I mean, we want to watch the news and we want to talk about them bad people that's doing all those horrific things. And yes, they are absolutely horrific and they need to stop. And we need to figure out how to get a hold of that. But the truth is we can't in ourselves get a hold of that without Christ. You see, because Memorial Day talks about soldiers, men and women who laid down their lives for us for freedom here on earth. But you see, there's a man who laid down his life willingly. You see, John 10:18 says, Jesus willfully laid down his life for you. Willfully. I'm going to flip over there to it. And we're going to read right out of it, 10:18. It says, no one has taken it away from me, but I lay it down on my own initiative. Tell you something, I got 2 boys, my son and a stepson, that are in the military. Does it worry me? Yeah. But it also makes me proud. Very much so. And I thank God that this day doesn't mean what it means to some. And I pray for you if you watch this and you're one of those who lost a loved one. I pray John 14:27 into your life right now. John 14:27 says this. And if you're one of those who's lost loved ones and you're struggling, I ask that you get a hold of this. You get a hold of this man named Jesus, because he's the only one that can comfort you. It says, peace I leave with you. My peace, Jesus' peace, I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. You see, sometimes we look at peace as, we try to understand it in earthly and fleshly understanding, when it's truly spiritual. And the fact is, folks, we're in a war. We're in a spiritual war. Are you just standing by, waiting on somebody else to fight your battle? Or are you girding yourself up? Or are you following the chief and commander? Following the one who's truly in charge of what's going on, whether we realize it or not. Peace he gives to us, not as the world gives, do I give to you. He said, do not let your heart be troubled, nor let it be fearful. See, in 2 Timothy it says that we join with me in suffering like a good soldier of Jesus Christ. Memorial Day. It's about those who sacrificed everything, who gave all for you, for your freedom, for my freedom. For your freedom to make choices that you make, even if they hurt other people. But is that okay? Is that truly what those freedoms were about? I think we have misconstrued. I think we have messed up the freedom and what freedom means. Because freedom really don't mean that you just can do what you want to. Because Jesus didn't give his life for you to just to live life the way you want to. And those soldiers that died, they didn't give up their lives for you to just live to have freedom to live like you want to be nasty and ugly. I'm just going to put this out there. I didn't vote for the man, but I pray for him because he's a soul. And if he's not right with Jesus Christ, he'll burn eternally in hell, just like you will if you're not right with Jesus Christ. I think it's time that we quit patty caking and sugar footing around the truth. We get down where the rubber meets the road, and quit spinning out. You know, you ever drove down the road in a hydroplane? It only takes a little bit of water to get between you, your tire, and the road, and man, you sliding out and you crashing. Not much water at all. We've lost our traction. We've lost our grip on reality. So I'm gonna say this: if you call yourself a Christian, and you got Let's Go Brandon and all this other nonsense out here, that ain't love. We'll just leave right there. It's not love, man. I can disagree with you and still love you. I can disagree with you and not destroy who you are. There's people who live a lifestyle that I disagree with, but I'm not going to destroy them. My soldiers that died, they didn't die so I could destroy people. They also didn't die for those people to try to destroy me either. Just because we disagree, it's okay. We wonder why the world is the way it is. Maybe we need to take a look in the mirror. How much hate and anger you got in your life? Maybe you're not walking into a place and pulling triggers and doing heinous crimes, but maybe you're sitting around the kitchen table destroying your brother and your other family members with your mouth, the words that are coming out of it, because you see, you know, the words that you speak, they're either life or they're death. Death is murder. Let's just call it what it is. It's murder. You sitting around your kitchen table murdering people? I mean, you might not shoot nobody, but be real. Is what you're talking about, is what you're speaking about somebody? Is it murdering them? Maybe you don't agree with their life or something they've done, or okay. Pray for them. Sit down and talk to them. Find out why they feel this way. Maybe they feel that way because people was nasty to them. But then these other people was nice to them. I don't really like getting into stories, but it kind of reminds me of a story where a man walks into church finally one day with his wife and his phone goes off. Forgot to put it on silent. Didn't have the right clothes on. We can just kind of name a number of things that we all know happen at the church and stuff. And the man left there feeling bad. On his way home, he stopped in a bar, ordered a drink, spilled it. They cleaned it up. They told him it was okay, man. Things happen. Something else happened and somebody apologized. You know, they just listened to him talk and they had compassion on what he was going through. What the truth is about the story is that man never stepped another foot in the church, but he stepped a foot, put his feet in the bar frequently. What are you speaking into people's lives? Are you destroying them? Like I said, Memorial Day, to me, it's not a celebration. It's a thankfulness for men and women who gave their lives for my freedom, that I can sit and do this. But I also don't need to take that freedom that they died for and use it to murder somebody else. I don't need to take that freedom that somebody died for and murder somebody else with that. I really hope you understand that, because that's wrong. You see, Jesus came not to condemn the world, but to love the world. He freely gave his life. The soldiers, they freely gave their lives. They joined the military. And then unfortunate happened. And I thank God for them, just like I do the other veterans, like my sons. I thank God for the families of those who have lost loved ones, because now they have something in their lives that they have to deal with. So I ask you today, Memorial Day, remembrance. What kind of memorial are you giving those who gave all? Are you taking your freedom that they died for? And are you using it for good? Or are you taking the freedom that they died for and being part of the issue that's going on in the world today? You see, it ain't just right side, left side, it's all sides. It's all the way around. We're the one that continuously divide ourselves. See, there's really only two: saved and unsaved. Skin color don't matter, race don't matter, language don't matter. You see, because we're all people. We all have a purpose. And we were all created to glorify the Lord. Some of us choose just not to do that. Jesus willfully gave his life for you, that you can be free from sin. The biggest battle that will ever be in your life, and the final destination, is your choice. That is the freedom that he gave you to make that choice, whether to serve him or not to serve him. And here's the thing: he loves you enough to allow you to have that choice. But just like every choice in life, something's going to happen once you make that choice. So today, on this Memorial Day, I challenge you to think about what you're doing with the freedom that the soldiers here on earth gave their lives for. But beyond that, I ask you, what are you doing with the freedom that Jesus gave you? Because he willfully laid his life down for you. Appreciate you guys tuning in this evening. Man, I pray you guys have a great week. I'll see you in about 4 more weeks. Again, as always, if you don't know Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, reach out to me. That is the most important decision that you'll ever make. He ain't gonna make everything just better. But he'll give you peace beyond understanding. If you follow his directions, you know, it's like soldiers going to battle. They know what they're doing. They're trained. Jesus got directions for us to follow. And if we don't follow, we're going down the wrong path. There may be something ahead that we don't know. Again, appreciate you guys, man. I pray you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening, wonderful day tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Keep your head up. We need to humble ourselves and pray. We also need to turn from our wicked ways. Then, see, there's always an order. You don't go to work and just do what you want to. There's always an order. Humble, pray, turn, then he will bless our land. Appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have a good evening. See you next time.